some Christmas trees now at Costco. So there's the 9-foot or 2.74 meter Christmas tree. It's got 2,700 micro LED lights. So you can see it here. It's hard to get it all on the screen without completely blocking everybody, but it has 5 light functions, so you can see how it's kind of cycling through one of them. So it has multicolored as well as white, warm white lights, which is really nice. That's actually my favorite too. I kind of mix white lights with the colored lights, and I find that it makes my tree light completely sparkle. But this has 2,700 lights in there, so I mean, you can't really go wrong with this tree. It's so nice. And it's very full, like you can see they haven't had to really fluff it very much. And it has a metal stand, and it is for indoor only. Disney spinning lantern is $70. So there's actually 3 designs. So there's this one here, and they all do the same thing. So there's this one here with Minnie and Mickey in the like kind of in front of the tree, and it is backlit. Because it's so bright where I am, you can't tell that there's like a light, but then all that glitter kind of rotates in there. Then there's also this one here, which is similar to like the lantern one. So they've got a little lantern in the background with Pluto, and then it's up here. And then there's also Minnie and Mickey and Pluto decorating a tree. So 2 of them have Pluto with them, and then 1 of them doesn't. I really like the ones with the tree. I think they're so nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't play music. That's the only thing that kind of sucks, is that it's like one of the only Disney things that have come out recently, or even the last like 2 years, that doesn't sing. Disney tabletop carolers with music is $80. So you can see it here. It's really nice. I feel like that light is brighter. It's just this display I noticed the other day wasn't as bright. It's also because it's quite bright here in Costco as well. And you see that it's got like Mickey, Pluto, and Minnie, which is actually kind of similar to what you see in that. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Actually, I just looked at it as the lantern or the snow globe. That's the exact same thing pretty much. It's just the different color that they're wearing, but it's the same. He's howling. They're looking in their books. That's really cool. So it does say that it's for decorative indoor use only, and it has a 6-hour on and 18-hour off timer, and it plays 8 classic songs, and it does take 3 AA batteries. Disney animated castle parade with music is $190. So unfortunately they don't have it turned on, but it does play 8 different songs. And then you can also, I have this one from last year, so this whole base rotates. It lights up according to the music, so as the song changes, the flashing of the lights will change, which is really nice. Unfortunately, Dumbo doesn't move, but like the star on the tree, and there's lights on the tree, and then this rotates all the way around. And I think there's like Donald and Daisy on there as well. And then you can turn the sound down, so you don't have to listen to the music play while the lights still go. Because I have this one in the house from last year, and I absolutely love them. The house plays the exact same songs, and I'm assuming the house is coming because it was released, I think, in other countries like last month. So I'm hoping the house will show up here fairly soon. Disney Mickey and Goofy Nutcrackers is a set of 2 for $120. So unfortunately these guys aren't turned on either, but they play the Nutcracker March. They do have a 6-hour on, 18-hour off timer, and they take AAA battery or AA batteries as well. So they're not they don't have a cable, which is really nice because it kind of frees you up where you can put them. And then they've got lights throughout that kind of flash towards the music or with the music, which is really nice. Geometric Deer tabletop decorations is a set of 2 for $70. How nice are these? So I think they're kind of like a wood feel, and then in between you can see all the lines are all kind of a gold paint, which is really, really nice. And you get the 2, so they're not connected in any way. Kirkland Signature Holiday Gift Tags. It's an 84 pack for $18. So this year, the kind of like the licensed ones are, you can see the Mickey and Minnie at the top there. I really like that one in the center because it is a snow globe. So if you shake it, the glitter kind of moves around inside. And then at the bottom there's a Peanuts one. And then these blue ones right here are actually sticky tags, and I think you get 24 of those. Yeah, you get 60 of the gift tags, so like the snow globe one and stuff I was just pointing out, and then you get 24 of the peel and stick tags as well. Kirkland Signature Wire Edge Ribbon is now in store, so you get 45 meters or 50 yards for $14. So you can see the board there, they've kind of made all the different ones. It actually is quite different from last year because I feel like there was more gold and more blues, so it's nice. Like they have like a peacock one there, they've got silver. Oh, they have almost like a fall or autumn theme one, which is like it's got leaves on it. actually maple leaves, and it's kind of like that burnt orange. There's gnomes. How cute is that? There's plaid. This one has like little ornaments on it. You've got holly up there. That's a candy cane one. I absolutely love this ribbon. I have a ton of it at home. I keep buying it and I don't really need it. But I find that it's such good quality and it'll be continuous, right? It's not like you're not going to get partway through the roll and be like, oh, darn it, you know, it's cut somewhere, where it's not. And I find that even though I've cut it and I've used it in my tree multiple ways, and I sometimes change like the shape of how I use it in my trees, it doesn't affect the quality of the actual ribbon itself. And I love the fact that some of them are thicker. Like most of mine is this thickness, but then there's thinner ones. And I did it towards the end of last year, so I didn't put it in my tree. But what I did was I took like a red ribbon and I think a gold one. Yeah, it was like a thick red ribbon. It was like that super, you know, kind of the shiny ones. And then I took a gold ribbon in the center and I hot glued it all the way down. And I'm actually going to put that through my tree this year. So you get like kind of an extra strip in the center. And hot glue on that didn't affect this at all. So I mean, like, you know that that's a really good quality ribbon. And I mean, again, I can not say anything bad about the Kirkland signature ribbon. It's amazing. But I love the new ones this year, like the little gnomes. How cute is that? Or the baubles. I love that one. You've got Christmas trees. Oh, here's that fall one. So you got maple leaves as well as like other leaves. That's really nice. And then there's the plaid, which they usually have, but I like this one that has the gold thread through it as well. Yeah, I really like the options this year because I feel like the last few years they were the same, where this year you've got like a whole new set to go through. Lennox porcelain snowflakes. It's a set of 6 ornaments for $47. How pretty are these? So they're almost like a cream. They're not quite a white color, and then you can see that each of them are individual, and they are porcelain, so they will be breakable. And then they've got like a little, actually it's a quite thick gold cord. You can see it up there to hang them. I love those. If my kids weren't still young and they were older, I would definitely get more of these. But right now, like, these would be something that they would get broken, but they would still be like really nice to display on, like Hallmark has these awesome ornament hangers, and you could like put those up and hang them that way. Or if you don't have littles in your house, you could always put them on your tree or like a smaller tree, which is really, really nice. There's also a 7.5 foot or 2.28 meter Christmas tree, and this one has 1850 micro LED lights for $750. This is probably one of the fullest looking trees I've seen that's a 7.5 foot, because I find that a lot of these ones are quite sparse. And I like the fact that these look fairly real, but they're not gonna like shed. Like we have a big, I think it's like a Jingle Jolly or Jolly Jingle tree, and it looks really full, but it's starting to shed because these are all like the little individual pieces, where I like these ones are all like one piece that are plastic, and they look like a real tree, which is pretty awesome. And I love the fact that it's still really full at the top, and they have a pretty wide base. So these ones also have 13 brightness levels. There's one plug for it. They've got, I'll just show you here on the box so you can see how a few different functions. What else here? So there's heavy duty metal tree stand with locking mechanism. And then there's the 5 light function. So that's similar to the big one, except that this one's just slightly smaller for a lower price point, of course, as well. You can see, and like child for reference, like she's touching it, right? And there's nothing coming off in her hands. There's no like flakes or anything. So that's really nice.